I failed 19 products in a row, burned thousands of dollars, and almost gave up on dropshipping completely. Until I changed my system and made $100,000 in just 16 days as an 18-year-old living in Singapore. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down my exact strategy I used to generate these numbers so that you can skip the years of losing and actually start seeing some profits. So if you don't want to waste months and even thousands of dollars like I did, make sure to watch to the end of the video. Step 1 is finding a winning product. Perfecting this step is what separates a store from doing a couple hundreds of dollars to making 10, 20, 30, 40k every single month. Because without a winning product, nothing really matters. It doesn't matter how much you spend on ads. If your product is not currently up to trend, no one is going to buy it. Not only does your product have to be up to trend, it also has to create some sort of value in your customer's life. I know this because when I first started, I failed 19 products, and out of those 19 products, I was testing random bullshit like a keychain, a mic, stuff that customers would not find any value in the life or solve any problem. But on my 20th store, I used this strategy to find a winning product that now has generated me over 6 figures every single month consistently. So jumping over on how to actually find a winning product, we're going to use tools like Data to find winning products. Basically what Data does is it leverages AI to find viral TikTok shop products that you can run over on Meta. Now guys, the biggest mistake people do when it comes to Data is they copy the same exact product, the same exact creative that everyone else is doing. Sure, it works, but it has its own flaws. So instead of being the 110th person to run the same exact product and rip the same exact creatives, we're gonna be going with a different approach, which is solution first thinking instead of product first. So what exactly do I mean by solution focused research method? We have to first analyze which solutions have the highest buying intent, and this is actually the most insightful information Data is providing for us. As you can see right here, we have a bunch of products that is currently going viral, doing multiple millions of dollars. As you can see right here, this product has done over 3.8 million, 3.27 million, and 2.84 million. Now guys, obviously if we were to run this product right now as a complete beginner, I can almost guarantee that you're not gonna succeed. We're gonna want to be taking solutions that are currently going viral. We're gonna want to take their winning angles or solutions from Data and package it differently. We need to find alternate products delivering the same solutions that have not saturated the market yet, because that's what I did to find all my winning products. So guys, please do not be absolutely clueless when it comes to finding winning products. Don't just go on Data, find a random product and then rip it completely. You need to do your own research as well. So guys, assuming you found a winning product, now we need to find a market to actually sell to. And I'm gonna cut all the bullshit and make you guys save so much time. You need to be selling to the older women market. These are the psychological advantages of actually selling to older women. Number 1, a higher disposable income compared to younger demographics. Number 2, more decisive purchasing behavior, less wish list behavior. Number 3, low return rates than other demographics. Here are the pain points and buying triggers that you need to know. Number 1 is the specific problems older women are willing to pay to solve. Second is the emotional triggers that resonate with this demographic. When you sell to this demographic, you need to learn how to position your product in order to address these specific needs. But even the best product won't convert if your website looks scammy. So let's move on to the next part of the story. Website optimization strategy. Your website is the first impression your customer gets. If it doesn't instantly build trust and clearly communicate what you're actually selling to the customers, it will most likely not convert at all. Most beginners think they need to build the most beautiful page ever to exist, but the truth is you need to make it simple and sleek. The number 1 mistake I see beginners do is they focus way too much on their homepage. Think about it, when you run ads, we want to direct our customers to the product page, not the homepage. The odds are they're not even going to look at your homepage, so just put 100% of your effort into actually optimizing your product page. Trust me when I say this, I used to be exactly like you. I used to think that my website had to look hella clean, it needs to have all these little things, it needs to look really fancy, my logo matters, what color is my website is. But the truth is, it does not matter at all. So I did the most logical thing ever. I ditched the fancy websites and I made my website look as simple as possible and straight to the point. Simplicity builds trust with older audiences. If you were selling to a younger audience, okay cool, then making a fancy website like some clothing brand with some crazy ass logo, crazy effects on the website would make sense. But if you're selling to older audience, it is best to keep it as simple as possible. My product page formula is very simple. All you need to do is structure your headline that immediately communicates with your customer, adding videos of customers actually using your product, social proof positioning, call to action optimization, mobile first consideration, because I would say 70% 80% of your customers are probably coming from mobile, so it's best to optimize your store according to how it will look on a mobile. And last but not least, a irresistible offer that they cannot refuse. And if you want me to help you one-on-one and guarantee you to make 10k a month in the next 30 and 90 days, just click the first link in the description below, fill up a form, and my team will reach out to you. We have people like Xavier who made 10k a month, Sebastian who just cracked his first $2,000 day, or even complete beginners who are getting their first couple sales. So if this is you, fill up a form in the first link in the description below. So moving on, assume you have a good product and you have built your website already. None of this will actually work without the real money maker on the next step. Step 3, high converting ad creatives. The biggest contributor to your dropshipping success is your ad creatives, because no matter how good your product is, no matter how good your website looks, if your creative is bad, that means no clicks, which that means no sales. Not only that, but studies show that 80% of ads fail to capture their audience's attention, which means that people are just running ads and throwing their money away. Now, the reason why people lose money and they're not successful in dropshipping is because they are not focusing on their ad creatives enough. To be completely honest with you guys, it does not matter what testing strategy you're using, what scaling strategy you're using. If your ad is good, if your creative is absolutely correct and dialed in, you will get sales regardless of the strategy. I know I said that your testing strategy is not important, but in case you want to know what my strategy is, I'll just let you guys know for free. When I first started dropshipping, I was testing 5 creatives, I would say every 2 to 3 days, but as of right now, I am actively testing 10 to 15 new creatives every single day. So how do I test my new creatives? People overcomplicate it, but it's actually very simple. On Meta, we test with 1 CBO, a $50 budget, 3 ad sets with 5 to 10 creatives in it, and they're all the same, by the way. So yeah guys, that is my testing strategy. It's really nothing too complicated at all. But that's just one part of the story. Right now guys, I'm gonna go on to the most important part of the video, which is how do you actually get good creatives? How do you make good creatives? So guys, over here, I'm gonna actually show you how to make good converting creatives, right? So how to actually start dropshipping in 2025, the Chinese boy funnel hack method. And these are the results that I've gotten just by using this exact strategy. So guys, the most important thing is to work smarter, not just harder, especially on your ad creative, guys. Your ad creatives is the most important thing when it comes to your dropshipping success, right? This is the one thing you need to understand to get to that next level of ad spend and skill. You need to understand what makes or break an ad. So let's talk about the different types of winning ads. First and foremost, it's really important to understand that you need to spend money in order to make money, guys. I cannot preach this enough, but scared money don't make money. So let's talk about the winning ads, right? It's really important to understand that not all winners are the same. There are levels to this, right? So we have the runner-up, right? It spends below maybe a $3,000. You are profitable, but it's very, very inconsistent ad metrics. This might get you to 10k a month, but they often stay stagnant there. Moving on to the winner, they spend significantly more, maybe 10k into the 6 figures, has good consistent ROAS. This is the ad that works reliably in your CBOs. Guys, all you need is one single ad creative to go to that 5, 6, 7 figure mark. And I'm telling you this from personal experience. I've scaled a single ad to $100,000 in ad spend. So we all know that we need to have winners like this in order to hit our major scaling goals. But how do we actually start finding one? It begins with understanding what is actually already working at the highest level for others. This then brings us to the most crucial first step. So the first step is to funnel hack your best direct competitor. You need to funnel hack and really understand the brands already operating at a scale you want to reach. The reality is they've probably already spent 6, 7 figures trying to figure out what works. So why are you trying to reinvent the wheel? Guys, it's really important that you know good artists create and great artists steal. So here's the key. If you're currently doing say like 100 or 200k every single month, don't look at brands at your size. You need to look at a direct competitor that's doing at least 50 mil a year, right? Same thing goes for when you're just starting out. The goal here is to dig deep. Try to understand exactly what creative angles, offer, and funnel strategies are working for them to sustain that level. So what am I trying to say here, guys? What exactly is their winning ads? So guys, in order to funnel hack and to find these winning ads, we're going to want to use this tool called Ashura right here. And it's very important you know that we want to funnel hack the right competitors.
So jumping over on Asha, here's what we're going to do. First things first is we're going to search for a niche or specific product. So for instance, we're going to search shapewear. If you're in the shapewear niche, Right here, there's games, Honey Love, Shapermin, all these stuff. And we're going to click on Shapermin. So as you guys can see, we basically got the analytics of the whole entire overview of Shapermin.
We basically want to look at what is currently working for them. So if I just zoom in right here, we can look at exactly what their hooks is, their headlines, their landing pages, the personas, ad angles, USPS, desires, emotions, and themes. Right, so even with knowing all this information, it is very useless if you don't do this next step. Step 2 is to break down their winning ads. Now guys, this is absolutely crucial if you're selling a similar or identical product. Understanding precisely why their winning ads are winning is the main difference between staying at 7 figures or scaling to multiple 8 figures. You need to scientifically dissect their success. So guys, the goal is to break down the ads so thoroughly that you can hand the analytics to your creative team and they can reproduce more ads based on what's proven to work. Now guys, if you are a beginner and you do not have a team yet, it is completely fine. I would actually highly recommend you to do this on your own first because that's how you learn. So how exactly do you do it? Number 1 is you need to find the longest running ads inside your analytics tool like Astra, 4Play, whatever you're using, and you need to go to the competitors overview and filter by the longest running. Right here on the app itself, just click on the longest running. Right, and number 2 is you need to filter by active status. Make sure you're only looking at the ads that are active. This shows you what's currently working for them and what they're currently spending money on. And number 3 is to identify the gems. You'll likely find ads that have been running for months, 3, 4, 5 months, or maybe even a year. So these are your primary targets for analysis. So we need to watch the ad repeatedly, click on it, and study it. So for all my beginners out there, for the sake of you guys, I'm actually going to show you how to do it on the app itself. Head over to Shapermin, and the first thing you want to do is obviously sort it out to the longest running. So change here, longest running. We're going to make sure it's active. And once we have set these filters up, we need to identify the gems. Yes, we need to find ads that has been running for months or even years. If we scroll down right here, we can maybe find a couple old ads, April 2nd. So if we scroll down right here, I'm just going to click on a random ad like this. So this ad right here. So once we're in this app, we need to study this creative. Why is it working for them? We need to identify the concept. Is it a point of view style? Does it heavily feature B-roll footage? So guys, the next step is to transcribe the script. We need to get the exact wording they use. Most tools allow you to copy this easily, so now you actually have a proven script to study and model. Over on Asha, if you actually click the video itself, you can actually copy the script like I just said. So now that you have their winning script, all you need to do is head over to ChatGPT 4.0. Guys, I would highly recommend you guys to use ChatGPT 4.0. If you're not already using it and you're using the free ChatGPT, you need to be investing in yourself. That's the most important thing. So once you're in ChatGPT, you need to ask for the ad breakdown, ad framework, buying triggers, and the required B-rolls. Alright, so you finally funnel hacked your top competitor using Asha or a similar tool, and you finally identified those long-running, high-spending ads. So now what? Just knowing what they are isn't enough. We need to figure out why they work. Like this, click on this ad right here, and we're gonna want to press transcribe script. So if we give it a second, it will actually give us the full transcript of the script. There you go. So once you have this script, all we want to do is press copy script and then head over to ChatGPT. So once we're in ChatGPT, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to want to ask ChatGPT to really dissect this ad. I'm just going to put right here, hey ChatGPT, this is a transcript from a highly successful long-running ad for a competitor. Since this niche is in the shapewear niche, selling shapewear products, this is the transcript. Okay, so we paste the transcript here, and then we need to ask, give me the likely ad framework or structure, the core buying triggers, and psychological appeals being used. A description of the B-roll or visual shots likely needed to recreate this style. And last but not least, an explanation of why you think this ad is working so effectively. Okay, cool. And qualify as a winner. Qualify as a winner. Okay, here you go. So once you have this, you want to paste this over on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will briefly give you an explanation. So right here, it's already cooking it up for us. And with this information, it is very, very useless if you're not doing anything with it, which is why I talked about the media buying doc, right? So once you get all of this information, you will get the winning ad formula. So guys, having all this data is useless if you're not keeping track of it, which is why I have a media buying doc that I keep all the information in. I'm actually going to show you guys in a sec. So guys, jumping over to the doc, this is the e-commerce research document. Guys, this doc is actually exclusive only to my mentorship students, but for the sake of this video, I'm actually going to be giving you guys this resource for absolutely free. So if you want this exact doc I use and I give to my students to track all of the data and to actually get more information about our product, about our audience, and about the creatives, all you need to do is just DM me on Instagram, Raystonheem, RAYSTONHEEM. I am verified, and DM me the work doc, DOC, and I'll send this document for completely free. And yeah, that's it guys. That's how I use branded dropshipping to make $100,000 in just 16 days. Guys, this is very, very crucial that you follow all these instructions in this video step by step. I know that this video is kind of short for me to actually explain everything, but I hope you guys learn a thing or two from this. If you have any other questions, just make sure to drop a comment or DM me on Instagram, Raystonheem. I will make sure to reach out to you. And now you know the exact strategy I used to make 100K in just 16 days. You can copy this and start making money ASAP. Now guys, it's very, very important that you know that traditional dropshipping is dead. In 2025, the only way to make money, and I say make money, I mean real money, I mean like 5, 6, 7 figures, is by branded dropshipping. So guys, if you want me to help you learn hand in hand and hold your hand and teach you how to build a branded dropshipping store and scale your store to 10K a month, just click the first link in the description below, fill up a form, and my team will reach out to you. In e-commerce, we guarantee you to make 10K in a single month within the next 30 and 90 days. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two from this video. And with that being said, peace out.